A new patch is out for Farming Simulator Signature Edition on the Nintendo Switch 2, and today we're going to take a look at everything you need to know. First up, we have some new additions: the John Deere 9RX Series 710-830, Case IH Vestrum Series, Case IH Patriot 4450 self-propelled sprayer, Zader Crystal 16045 tractor, DeWolf GCCI vegetable harvester, Krone Swadro S350 Highland windrower, and the Oxbow 2340 windrower. We also have a new weight configuration for the 6R230-250, and that's going to be the John Deere LaForge Easy 1700. This is a weight that goes on the bottom of the tractor. And lastly, we have a Case IH Steiger Quad Track update. This one is the Steiger Special Edition, which is fantastic. We also have some weight configurations on here and 3-point hitch configurations. But that's not all. We also have some changes and improvements. Let's take a look at those. So for changes and improvements, we've got various technical changes to significantly improve performance in handheld mode. I've also noticed a performance improvement when it comes to just playing in docked mode, which is what you guys are seeing in this video. We've also got adjusted ambient light to avoid hard cut when transitioning between day and night, adjusted the audio volume of the Gurval VarioMaster V140, fixed the consistency of the interior camera height independent of the camera suspension setting, fixed the Lely Vector feeding robot animation in multiplayer, fixed the meadow amount at pastures not being determined correctly in some cases, fixed the side markers on the Dalbo power chain, fixed the unloading area at the Horman cow barn with feeding robot not being open after placement, reduced slightly the discharge rate of the Anneberger AW2227 and the FarmTech SuperSys 800, and various visual adjustments on several models. And of course, we've already taken a look at all the new machines and items, and the new additions and functionalities. Also want to let you guys know that this changelog is unfortunately not available anywhere. This is the one that I got from Giant Software this morning, so if you guys want to take a screenshot of this or something like that, please feel free, because you're not going to find it anywhere else. So then let's talk about some things that you may not notice when you load up the game. For example, it may look worse than it did before. Now, don't worry about this. Easy to do. Go into build mode and just fly around the entire map, look at everything, zoom way out, and then zoom way in. To be fair, the camera's going to slow down when you zoom in, so be aware of that. What this is going to do is it's going to load in all of the assets. It's going to load in everything, all the shaders and everything, and you're kind of filling up that shader cache. We used to have to do this a lot in the desktop version. However, we really don't have to do this anymore, because in the past couple updates, Giants have added something which, well, does it kind of for you in the background. So we don't have to fly around anymore. But once you've done this, just kind of, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, fly around. Doesn't matter what map you're on either. Should be good to go. Now, you should have a nice, smooth-ish view. Now, another thing that I've noticed is the frame rate is better. However, it's not 60 FPS yet. I think we're still rocking maybe 30, maybe a little bit more. It does seem like sometimes I get a little bit more frame rate and sometimes I get a little bit less. Currently, my Nintendo Switch has HDR off. I'm running in 1080p mode, and I'm running with 120 hertz turned on. So with all of that, that should give me the best possible performance with as many FPS as possible. And I'm currently recording in 4K 60. However, the final product that you see won't be 4K. So it's better. It is better. I will give it that. However, it's still not amazing. But you know what? I think it's doable. Now, there is one other thing that I want to talk about. You may have noticed that at the beginning of the video, I said we had update 1.2 for the Signature Edition. Well, interestingly enough, in the game, we're showing as version 116. Now, as far as I know, these versions will stay fairly consistent with Farming Simulator 25. So if you've played that, have played that, are playing that, or just keeping up with it, well, you could probably expect these two games to stay up to date with each other, and when one gets something, the other one will probably get it as well. However, maybe it's just me complaining, but it's not really update 1.2 when it's update 1.16, is it? So there you go. If that was any confusing to you, well, it was confusing to me as well. So there you go. That is everything I've got for you for patch 1.2 and or 116 for Farming Simulator Signature Edition, including all the stuff that was updated, all the new stuff, and anything that was kind of fixed up or anything. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped you out. Did drop a like and subscribe if you are new and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check those notifications. That way when I release videos right here on the mobile gaming channel, you will know about it first. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.